Hello. Okay. My fifth or sixth time trying to record this video. Hello, I'm not dead. Shocker, I know. Um, I'm sorry. It's been like 4 months since I made a video. A lot happens in 4 months. My laptop broke, therefore no webcam, no videos. My phone storage is whack and keeps cutting me off every time I try to make a video. So, it's probably gonna do that here too. Um, Hey, I'm gonna try to make this really quick, but we'll see because I like to ramble a lot. Um, so first and foremost, hey, I quit Save a Lot. I had enough of my manager. He said some really terrible things about me as a person, my mental and physical health, my family, and my dog, all in one day of work, and I got so fucking pissed off that I refused to go back, and I didn't. Yay, we're off to a great start. Fuck Save a Lot. Second of all, I then got a job at 7-Eleven immediately afterwards. Terrible mistake. If you have anxiety, don't ever get a job at a convenience store. And if you have anxiety and you also have a job at a convenience store, kudos to you because I don't know how the hell you do it. Terrible. I lasted 1 week. I mean, 1 week is better than no weeks, right? Got that 1 week of experience. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. It was terrifying. They tried having me work by myself my second day. I was like still in training and they were like, someone called out, so you got this. And I was like, no, I don't. Like, I have anxiety. Like, no, I don't know anything. And I didn't know anything. 10-hour shifts with no breaks, no food, no sitting down, nothing. There was no place to sit down except the floor. And if I sat down on the floor, then they're like, what are you doing? Gotta get to work. And like imagine making pizzas and like hot dogs and taquitos and like chicken wings and like all this stuff and then not being able to eat shit. And then every 2 hours you have to throw it all away. I mean, that's when you would like write it off and like I would like eat a little bit. But rather than that, I mean, standing there at a register while like your cashier's eating a chicken wing is like not professional. But whatever. And I was the only non-smoker, so I didn't get privileges that everyone else that I worked with got. They would take 5-minute breaks, or they would take a break every 5 minutes. Really annoying. Really annoying. I didn't know anything about cigarettes, lottery, how to make coffee, how to make hot foods, anything. I didn't know anything, and I wasn't taught properly. And so my second week, he tried having me work by myself for all of my shifts except one. I told him I wasn't comfortable doing that. He basically told me to suck it up and that it wasn't like you'll be fine. Well, I didn't think I was gonna be fine. And also our store got robbed halfway through like my work week. I wasn't there luckily, but nonetheless, if it gets robbed, you're supposed to have someone working with you for like a certain amount of time at like all times because of that. So cool. I texted him and I was like, hey, thanks for the opportunity, but I just don't think I'm cut out for this. I have a really high anxiety disorder and this is like way too much. I was in IOP for a little bit. My insurance kicked me out after 6 weeks. Of course, we've been new. My insurance is crap. So I'm jobless currently. We're now in August. I have no job. No therapy because the therapist that they recommended me is out of my comfort zone. Tried getting there, it was a flop. My agoraphobia has been acting up really badly. Love that for me. What else? My health is declining very, very rapidly. I've been going to an endocrinologist for my thyroid though. Yay. They fucked me over. I was supposed to get an iodine test thing, but they wanted me to take a pill, and then they told me that I could take a liquid, but then it took like a month and a half, and then they were like, oh, we don't do liquid. Maybe you can try an IV. Oh wait, no one does IVs. You just gotta take the pill. I can't swallow pills, so we couldn't do that. So now they're treating me for Graves' disease. I just did an ultrasound on my thyroid, and I don't know, I'm on thyroid medication now. It's trash. I also have some sort of like weird infection, and I think that like I'm dying, but we don't know. I went to the doctor 4 times this past week. Was supposed to get like several different kind of ultrasounds done on like my lower abdomen and like my like for my appendix or like my gallbladder or my kidneys. We don't really know what the issue is. All I know is that I'm in a lot of pain and there's things wrong with me, and I was on antibiotics this past weekend, last weekend, and I was allergic to the antibiotics, so I was breaking out in hives, and I felt like my throat was swelling up and or like closing up, and I was breaking out into rashes, and I felt like shit. So I stopped taking my antibiotics, and my doctor refuses to prescribe me anymore. They had me do blood work. Apparently something showed up in my blood, but they won't tell me until I get my ultrasound done. But my ultrasound canceled on me twice, so whew. Then I was supposed to get my inhaler, but apparently they're having some sort of problem getting my type of inhaler in because I take a specific type of inhaler, not just the regular albuterol. I used to take albuterol, but it doesn't help me. It makes my heart race, and it doesn't actually help my asthma. So they put me on something else that actually works, but they can't get a hold of it. So I'm back on albuterol, and it costs like $75 for it, which was not worth it because it doesn't even help me. Woo, love that. So I'm heavily depressed, heavily fatigued because of my